What is up, Chiefs Kingdom? Happy Friday. You made it through the week. I'm Hayley Lewis, and this is Chiefs News Daily. The Chiefs preseason schedule is out. There is one more draft pick left to be signed, and players continue to stay locked in at OTAs. We got plenty to discuss today as we recap the week. But first, make sure you like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel, and we will dive into it. Well, the Chiefs wrapped up their first round of OTAs this week as Phase 3 of the offseason training program continues on. They're going to be back on the field for more work May 28th through the 30th, and then again June 4th through the 7th. Now, we brought you QB1 quotes along with some video of Big Red's thoughts so far on Wednesday, and now it's time to hear from some other players who spoke this week. First up is third-year cornerback Trent McDuffie. Playing against Patrick Mahomes' led offense, I'm sure during practice, is no walk in the park, especially with the latest added weapons to his arsenal. McDuffie spoke just about how versatile the Chiefs' offense will be this season and how things have been going so far during the team's organized activities.
Boy, we rolling, you know. Pat definitely got some weapons, and I mean, when I think about last year during this time, I think the defense was low-key, you know, getting after that offense, but we battling this year, and at least for me as a DB going against receivers like X when he comes back, and I mean Marquise Brown and J. Watt and everybody like that, I feel like it's just going to sharpen my tools even more.
Now, specifically, McDuffie elaborated on what it's like playing against a guy like Patrick Mahomes. Apparently, it never gets easier.
Man, they rolling. I mean, y'all saw today, Pat was back there just throwing it deep play after play. So I think for defensive-wise, the timing and just understanding what guys really are about, you know, mentally, just how focused you can be. Because when guys are rolling like that, your keys, how you're reading things, how fast you're doing things, everything's going to speed up. So being able to go out there and play against an offense like that, I think it's going to be super beneficial for all of us.
And linebacker Nick Bolton also weighed in on just how special of a quarterback Patrick Mahomes truly is.
Since we've been here, man, guys have been in the same system, and we're kind of growing together. We're learning in and out of the scheme together at the same time, and so we understand the communication part and the weaknesses of the coverage. I think that's a big thing for us, and just kind of use our athleticism, use our youth, and things that we understand as like the ball might get thrown here, and we have to just vice tackle it or use our athleticism to make a tackle. We're kind of learning those things this year. We got a lot of young guys, Shamari coming back, and we got veterans also as well. So yes, it's a group effort, and we're all trying to get better every single day.
Now, one familiar face the local media got to see back on the field Wednesday was Bryan Cook. Charles Goldman from A to Z Sports explains why that is so significant. Now, Cook suffered a gruesome ankle injury during Week 13's game against the Green Bay Packers. It turned out to be a season-ending injury, but there is hope. It's only a temporary setback for one of the most underrated additions from the Brett Veach epic 2022 NFL draft class. Now, he'll get a chance to get back on the practice field during OTAs, as we saw this week, to work toward regaining a starting role opposite of Justin Reed at the safety position. Now, McDuffie said seeing Cook back on the field is encouraging about where this defense is going. He said, quote, "It's exciting, you know, battling injury, just seeing somebody back out there smiling, having fun, running around, getting in and out of his breaks. Love to see when a guy is able to come back from that." As far as development goes, McDuffie shed light on how the Chiefs rookies have been fitting in, knowing that he's going to take on more of a leadership role after the departure of L'Jarius Sneed.
I'm comfortable outside, you know. I told that to Spags, and I mean, even last year I was outside, so I feel like last year for me, more going in at nickel was more of the new thing for me. So coming to this year, it is kind of funny being on the outside and seeing these young guys come in, but I think they're doing a great job. I mean, Shamari Connors, Nick Jones, a couple of rookies coming in here and really holding down that nickel spot and having to do everything like that. I mean, they're constantly asking me questions stuff, and in the film room, I mean, they're coming along great. So just being able to be there as just one of those guys like, hey, do this, see that, and just getting little tidbits like that, I feel like it's something that helps.
Still, there's a lot of work to be done come fall. Bolton points out one of the biggest advantages that the Chiefs have as they continue to grow is that Kansas City is returning a lot of guys working in the same system.
Yeah, man, we got the greatest on the planet. We go against every single day, and it makes us better every single day. We're talking about certain stuff that he sees from us. He knows we're bringing blitzes or bringing pressure or certain disguises that aren't very good, and he can kind of read them out, and we're doing the same thing on both sides. So, man, we're just trying to get better every single day, man, and we're growing in that department. He has a lot of trust in a lot of young guys over there that's evolving, and making plays for him down the field. And, our defense and the back end, man, we're going to get tested every single day, and we love it.
Of course, as always, below in the comments, let us know what stood out to you from the pressers this week. Who are you looking forward to hearing from as we creep closer and closer to training camp come late July? And the Chiefs have just one more 2024 draft pick left to sign. This week, second-round draft pick Kingsley Suamatia was signed to his rookie contract. Only one who remains unsigned right now is Casey's first-round pick, Xavier Worthy. Pro Football Talk breaks it down. They share that the Chiefs have second-round offensive tackle Kingsley Suamatia under contract. Suamatia signed his 4-year rookie deal on Monday, according to the team's transaction page. His signing leaves only first-round receiver Xavier Worthy unsigned, with the 5 other picks having previously signed. Now, Suamatia is competing with Wanye Morris, a third-round pick in 2023, for the starting left tackle job. Now, the Chiefs did not re-sign last year's starting left tackle Donovan Smith. Suamatia was a backup at Oregon in 2021, playing only 1 game before he transferred to BYU, where he started 2 seasons. He played right tackle in 2022 and left tackle in 2023. Now, this past week, we saw the NFL schedule released for the 2024 regular season, and now we have the preseason details all locked in. It's a great opportunity for rookies, really, to get up to speed, and vets to get that first bit of contact with a player that isn't wearing the same jersey. Ed Easton Jr. with Chiefs Wire breaks it down. He says the thrill of the regular season reveal often overshadows the preseason schedule released for every team in the league. The early preview of starters in an abbreviated time on the field, and first looks at the rookie class are essential reasons to appreciate the preseason slate. Kansas City will host 2 preseason games this year because of the regular season shift and having NFC teams get the extra home game in 2024. So here's the slate. Week 1, August 10th at Jacksonville for a 7 p.m. game on NBC. Week 2, August 17th, they're going to be home hosting the Detroit Lions. This is a 3 p.m. game on NBC locally. And then Week 3, August 22nd, hosting the Chicago Bears at 7:20 p.m. Now, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid often shuttles the preseason lineups, trying to find hidden gems from training camp and potential breakout undrafted rookies attempting to make the team. There are more opportunities to see veterans like Carson Wentz and Hollywood Brown adjusting to their new team as well. As always, let us know in the comments below how you feel about the Chiefs preseason slate. What games are you looking forward to the most? All right, let's head over to social media for the latest. Mahomes not only spoke with the local media this week, he took a little bit of time to catch up with Pat McAfee on the Pat McAfee Show. Now, Tom Brady, Taylor Swift, his dad bod, Mahomes really talked about it all. Here's a little clip of QB1 talking about his success in Kansas City and his hunger to keep the train rolling. Take a listen.
But it still feels like you guys are incredibly hungry and driven. Do you think it's because your dad, professional athlete? Do you think it's because you're coaching? Why do you think you have the jib of a guy who just constantly wants to keep going as opposed to getting satisfied ever?
Yeah, I think it's just, I understand how lucky I am, man. To be the Kansas City Chiefs, to have Coach Reid, to have Travis Kelce, all these great players around me, and I don't want to look back and have regrets, man. I want to win as many Super Bowls as possible, and I know it's hard. It's hard every single year, but I just try to be driven every single day to be the best that I can be. And I know that's a serious answer, but that's really who I want to be, is someone that gives it their all on the football field. And if I do that, I'll have no regrets at the end of my career. And I've been lucky to be in this position, and I'm going to try to do whatever I can to maximize that.
It's not serious, and it would only be cliche if you didn't mean it. And I think, whenever the greats say things, other people try to replicate it. You have obviously proven it time and time again. No team has ever gone 3 in a row. No team. You guys were already talking about that immediately after the last one. Right? We're going to run this shit back. I think Travis said or whatever. Nobody's ever gone 3 in a row. You guys already had it in your mind.
Well, old friend alert, it didn't take long for LaMichael Perine to find his new home. Per NFL transactions, the running back has signed with the Steelers. The former New York Jet and Kansas City Chief also has a cousin who plays on the Broncos. He was selected in the 4th round of the 2020 draft by the Jets. And the Chiefs have a field trip coming up soon. According to KCTV5, for a second consecutive year, the Kansas City Chiefs will be President Joe Biden's guest at the White House. The president formally invited the winners of Super Bowl 58 to celebrate their title by visiting him on Friday, May 31st. It will mark the second time the team will travel to the White House. In 2020, the former president, Donald Trump, invited the team, but they declined due to COVID-19 concerns. All right, folks, that does it for another episode of Chiefs News Daily. Remember, join us on that LLC, our Loyal Listeners Club. Great place to chat, interact with myself and other fans. Also, if you like today's episode, give us a little bit of love. Like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your Friday. Enjoy the holiday weekend. We're taking off Monday for Memorial Day, so we'll see you right back here on Tuesday night.